Hey guys, Sean here. In this quick video, we're going to be talking about hyper-targeted online billboard ads for HVAC companies. We're going to show you how we are using perfect ads to get the best leads at the lowest cost possible. So in this video, we're going to be covering how to prevent getting burned and blowing up your budget. There's a number of you watching this video right now that have likely been burned in the past. So when it comes to things like Google and Facebook, you're probably a little shy from that. And we're going to show you how to prevent getting burned and how to prevent blowing up your budget. We're also going to talk about how to generate highly relevant clicks, but pay far less than your competitors are paying. We're also going to show you how to guarantee you get the highest quality of leads possible in your market. And lastly, we're going to show you how you can have this launched for your business with virtually no risk to you. So you're probably asking yourself, well, why should I listen to you? And that's a very fair question. One of the big reasons is that we do have proven results. We've been doing this for a while now, and we have case studies that actually prove that we know what we're doing. We have a very focused approach in what we do. We only focus on the areas that we know will make you more money. We're subject matter experts when it comes to Google pay-per-click and search engine optimization, and we stand behind our results 100%. We want you to be our biggest supporter when you start seeing the results that we deliver for you. So let's start with somewhere that we're all familiar with. Billboards. You've probably all been driving down the road and seen a catchy billboard, something that caught your attention that was kind of funny, like licensed plumber on duty. It catches your attention, but the reality is you may not be looking for a plumber. So while it may be good for branding, in terms of lead generation and actually bringing in business to your company, you may just be throwing money out the window, so to speak. So just let me give you an example here. I mean, this is a typical interstate, a typical highway right here, lots of traffic, high volume. But this person right here, they may be really hating their job and they need to talk to somebody. So they're looking for a therapist. Whereas this person right here, they may have a bad toothache, so they're looking for a dentist. Whereas this person over here, they're super hungry, so they're actually looking for, a restaurant that's close to them where they can grab some food. And we jump over to this side, and this person right here, maybe they're looking to have their furnace replaced. So there is a relevant traffic, relevant person right there looking for your services. But the reality is the vast majority of this traffic, while there's a lot of volume, the vast majority is not relevant. So, a typical business owner might spend $5,000 on a billboard, and they may make one sale and see a $6,000 return, and they think, great, that's perfect. So they're making money and they're happy. But what if we could increase the relevancy? What if we could segment these people just perfectly? So what if we can put them on their own streets? So people looking for dentists, they're all driving down this road. We know that, and so we can place billboards in front of them. Whereas people driving down this road, we know that they're all looking for HVAC services. So we can strategically place billboards in front of these people. You're going to get a lot more relevant traffic. Every single time these people are going to be much more profitable and a better cost to you, a better cost for the money that you're spending. So the billboard in theory still is going to cost the same, at least physically, but the traffic is going to be much more relevant. So your ROI is going to be that much better. So guess what? This is exactly the way online traffic works. Essentially, it's the same way. I mean, this is what a typical online traffic highway looks like. There's tons of people searching for plumber, as an example. There's, fewer people searching for plumbers in New York. And then you can break it down even further. People searching for plumber in Brooklyn, plumber Queens, plumber Bronx. And then within Brooklyn, there's people that are looking for very specific things, 24-hour plumber, water pipe broken. These are different keywords. So literally hundreds of different keywords just in Brooklyn alone. So what if we were able to segment it even more, make it even more relevant? You have the perfect online traffic highways available. That's what's happening. People are putting in different search terms. So if you show them the perfect ad that they have in mind every single time, then this happens. Perfectly relevant ads. You get more streets with traffic with the perfect ad. So your ad is relevant every single time. So imagine having the most relevant ad in front of every searcher every single time. I mean, that is a game changer. That's when the magic starts to happen. That's when you get clicks at the lowest possible cost. You don't end up blowing your budget and saying, well, that online ads don't work. That's because people are doing this rather than doing this. Google rewards people that are running perfect ads. So let me show you what I mean. So for example, I'm searching for furnace replacement company Edmonton because that's where I am. HVAC is very competitive in this market. People are searching for lots of different keywords. So if I'm running this search, what is Google going to show the searcher? Essentially an online billboard or search result, whatever you want to call it. So it's going to put the most relevant ad in front of the person. So you can see that ads have relevancy to the words that were searched for. So furnace company, you can see that there's 3 of the keywords that we were searching for in here. So this ad, it has some relevancy to it. Edmonton Furnace Company also has those keywords. Edmonton Furnace Technicians. I can guarantee, because this ad is the most relevant to that search term based on the keywords and the structure that they're in, that this person right here is paying less than, even probably this person, and they're still dominating. They're still at the top. They're still in the first position of that ad position because their relevancy. And like I said, Google rewards relevancy. Google's incredibly smart. There's a reason they are worth around $110 billion. So if someone searched for an HVAC company and they showed you a billboard for a dentist, then we probably wouldn't use them to search for things because there'd be no relevancy there. So the ads can be even more relevant than the way they're set up here. The ads are just missing the mark, in my opinion. Quite frankly, the reason is it's a lot of work to set it up this way, to structure it where every ad, every search term is the perfect ad, where you show that searcher the perfect ad. And the nice thing about it is we have proprietary software that we've developed that allows us to do this. So to give you an example, this is a typical ad campaign, and this isn't even fully built out, but you can see here, each of these are specific ads. So this is how we structure it in a non-traditional way to give us the most relevancy possible. You can see here that we have built this out where we essentially have 367 different ads right now. This is 367 different billboards for various search terms that we know people would be searching for. So this allows us to be much more likely to show up for the exact search term. So furnace replacement company Edmonton, the searcher will see that ad, with that terminology, and it's going to be much more relevant in Google's eyes, and ultimately it will help us get the best possible click for our money that we're spending. And from a user perspective, from a searcher perspective, they're going to see the most relevant ad showing up here at the top, and we will likely be paying less than the rest of the people because of our relevancy factor. So there are some major benefits of targeting long-tail keywords. So in this example, you can see here bicycle. This would be considered a search term. It's a very vague search term, likely going to be the most expensive because it's the most competitive. That's what a lot of people would be bidding on. And the reality is because it's so vague, it's going to convert the least. So when you get down here, a little bit longer tail is a beach cruiser, so a type of bike, slightly less descriptive search term. And slightly less competitive, but still very expensive. Now you get into a longer tail keyword, so black 10-speed beach cruiser, very specific and far less competitive, and it's likely to convert the highest. So that is why you want to really be looking at making sure that you are capturing all those long tail keywords that people would be searching for, and getting that traffic that the vast majority of people would not be getting because they are only targeting this type of keyword. So when it comes to your ranking and how you're showing up in those ad results, a lot of people just think it's your max cost per click. So what are you willing to spend? But the reality is that's only part of the equation. Quality score is where we see the vast majority of advertisers miss the mark. So quality score is where we really, really focus on, because here you can see you have somebody in position one with a super high quality score, they're telling Google they only want to spend $2 per bid, but they're showing up here in the first position. Whereas, these prices, as these are just examples, I mean, $3 in position two, $4, it could be upwards of $10 to $20 per click, because this business is really only focusing on their max bid. So what are they willing to spend per click, where they're totally losing sight of their quality score? So Google's chief economist has actually come out and said that 60% of Google quality score is determined by your click-through rate. So getting people to actually click through your ad is absolutely huge. And in order to do that, you need to provide them with relevant ads. So that is where this all comes back to your ad relevancy, and making sure that every single time that somebody is searching for something, you are showing them an ad that is the most relevant to what they're searching for. And we're not going to get into detail in this video about landing page quality, but this is a whole nother area that we focus on. Where are you sending that traffic once they've clicked on your ad? That's super important, and that's where a lot of people we see miss the mark. You need to be sending them to an area, to a page, to somewhere that is very congruent with your ad. That is absolutely critical to the success of your campaign, and ultimately the cost that you're spending, so your cost per click, but also for your conversion rate. So how many of these people that are actually clicking on your ads are turning into leads or potential customers for your business? So here's the common practice. This is what we see 99% of advertisers doing when they're setting up their ad campaigns. This is how Google actually teaches you to do it. But the reality is you setting your campaign up this way, you're going to get the most irrelevant clicks, the most fraudulent clicks, the lowest quality score. This is how we typically see it. So you have your campaign, you have your ad group, and under that ad group, you have multiple keywords lumped under there. So anybody searching for any of these keyword variations are seeing the same ad. Here's your second ad, multiple keywords. So whatever this person's searching for, they're going to see this ad. Well, here's where we change things up. Here's where we do it differently and not so common practice, but we are seeing absolutely killer results because of our relevancy. So this is what we call the one-to-one method. So 99% of advertisers group their keywords. We're in that 1%. We absolutely focus on our relevancy. So as you can see here, we have a campaign, we have an ad group, and we have one ad per keyword. So literally, like I showed you in that example earlier, we could have hundreds, if not thousands, of ads, of online billboards that we're showing to consumers, because we want to make sure that whatever they're searching for, we are capturing that and showing them the most relevant ad possible. So most businesses, most marketers will not do this, because the reality is it is a ton of work. But with our proprietary software, we have streamlined it to allow us to be very much more efficient, to allow us to capture all these different search variations and show very relevant ads every time somebody is searching for something. And it's allowed our customers to get the best possible cost, the best return on their investment for their ad spend. So we're currently searching for one HVAC company in your area to partner with. Our team are experts in the digital marketing space, and we know what works. And here's the reality. We do not make you sign a contract. We work month to month with all of our clients. If you're not happy with the results that we get you, you have absolutely zero obligation to continue working with us. But we are in the game of building long-term partnerships. We want to be a part of your growth. We want to help you take your business to the next level. So we are so confident in what we do that we are confident in not making you commit to a long-term contract. We know we will continue to work with you month after month, because we want to help you absolutely blow up your business and expand and really, have us be a part of your team. That's ultimately what we're looking for. So if you're interested in this for your business, if you're interested in finding out more, I'd love to set up a call with you, find out more about your business, and see if there's an opportunity for us to help you and make sure that it's a good fit on both sides. So here's my contact information. Once again, I thank you for your time to watch this video, and feel free to reach out via phone call, text message, email me, whatever's the easiest for you. And I look forward to hearing from you soon. Have a great day.